DC News Now.
High heat and humidity will continue through Friday. We'll let you know if we could see a couple of severe storms with this as well.
Plus, no AC in the heat. How an Arlington apartment is coping on this sweltering afternoon. Then, a long-awaited arrest and the killing of a 6-year-old boy. But does the community feel justice has been served?
Oh yeah, let's start down here.
And this Commander superfan is even older than the team. And the team loves her back. We'll introduce you to her.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 5. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Elisa Gale.
Let's head over now. Well, first, let's take a live look outside at, that's a nice site.
Roslyn, it looks beautiful out there.
The tidal basin. Okay, it's very nice. It's another hot day outside, and the humidity is still out and about, but hey, we're getting through it.
All right, well, turning over to our team coverage, it starts now with meteorologist Damon Matson.
Yeah, Damon, again, you know, when are we going to get a break in all this?
Well, it's going to be a little bit. I would say that much. Mother Nature is really starting us off on quite the note here for the month of August. Classic stuff here. Heat, humidity, and the chance for storms. Now, here's what we have in place. Heat advisories. They've been going throughout this entire Thursday afternoon, and they will continue until your Friday evening at 8 p.m. for all counties along and east of Interstate 81. So that includes all the way out toward Hagerstown, Winchester, and Martinsburg, straight to the shoreline of the Chesapeake Bay. Now, what we have here in the pink just south of us, that is an excessive heat warning that is just barely outside of the DMV. But I would not be surprised with how high the heat index is slated to get tomorrow to see a few excessive heat warnings across some of our counties here. Because look, folks, here's what we have. Heat index wise at this hour, it is feeling like it is 108 in Leesburg and Frederick, 100 in Manassas, 104 in Waldorf, and the heat index is 99 in the district. So this heat and humidity is not pleasant whatsoever. Now, the only way we're going to cool off is some isolated showers and storms. We've had some activity bubbling up out there, but most of any activity that has developed is fizzling out pretty quickly, and at least we're avoiding any severe weather for the time being. So as we go forward here the next few hours this evening, we'll continue to see a few isolated showers and storms that could hopefully cool us off a little bit. But once we head towards sunset, any activity that is out there should be wrapping up pretty quickly. Now, tomorrow, different story. We're going to have plenty of heat and humidity once again, but the ingredients are lining up a little more so for a severe weather threat. At the moment, we have a level 1 risk across the entire DMV for severe weather, but this could be increased as we go over the next 12 hours or so. So we'll talk about the severe threat we are facing as we head into the day on Friday, as well as how much more those temperatures and humidity levels will dial up. That's all coming up, and a look at your full forecast here in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. Well, right now, hundreds of people in some Arlington high-rise apartments are battling through this heat with no air conditioning.
And some people who live in the area, in the Ballston area, say that this is not the first time that it's happened, and they're hoping the next fix is a long-term one.
Max Marcillo joining us live now from Ballston, where Dominion Energy is working hard to fix this.
And Max, some of the buildings in that area are still without power.
And they have been since this morning. The Dominion crews have been here all throughout the morning and now into the afternoon and early evening. It is hot outside, as you heard Damon Matson say. It's also getting hot inside. That's a bit of a problem for the people who live there. They also say they're concerned and frustrated that this is not the first time it's happened. Once again, Dominion Energy crews are hard at work here in Ballston.
We're just waiting for it to come back.
And a lot of people are counting on them.
It's a little frustrating. It's been 4 times recently.
Phil Thielmeyer lives in a high-rise in this neighborhood, one of a couple that has been dealing with persistent power problems.
I'm going to try to probably go over to someone's house and use their internet.
It's not just work from home that's disrupted. Feel-like temperatures into triple digits has left some hot and bothered.
He definitely does not like it. He woke up whining this morning because I think it was so hot in the apartment. So he was a little grumbly, but I think he's hoping the power comes back on more consistently soon.
Stanley's hopes the same as everyone else. Dominion Energy says the nearly 600 customers without power were expecting planned outages beginning tonight so crews could fix the underground equipment inside a vault. But before they could start that, the equipment caused another outage. They're hoping to restore power around 6 a.m. tomorrow, admitting underground work can take time.
We're getting a lot of inquiries, a lot of calls.
All the while, a nearby Hilton is seeing neighbors become guests as they look for a cool night's sleep.
They know we're here, and we've always extended a helping hand whenever there are issues like that.
And Dominion Energy is telling us that over the 4 power outages that started back on June 24th, there have been about 2,600 people in this area, 2,600 customers, that is, affected by these power outages. Reporting live in Arlington, Max Marcella, DC News Now.
All right, Max, we hope they have some relief soon. Well, for the latest on weather impacts, you can scan the QR code right there on your screen or head to our website at dcnewsnow.com/weather.
And new tonight, we're learning more about the suspect charged in connection to the 6-year-old's murder on July 4th in Prince George's County.
DC News Now's Tiger Mudd has the latest from police.
The 33-year-old suspect charged with Hassan Payton's murder was arrested in South America.
The suspect was located in Guyana and taken into custody by the Criminal Investigations Department and the Special Branch of the Guyana Police Department. Gilgores was deported back to the United States.
Police caught up with Rakeem Gilgores with the help of Homeland Security, U.S. Marshals, and more. They believe he left the country only a few days after the incident. Those around the Temple Hills community are glad someone is being held accountable following the deadly shooting on the 4500 block of Akron Street.
I am very happy that they did get a suspect because it was a senseless tragedy for a young child, you know. So I'm just happy that they caught someone and praying that they catch the other.
Police are searching for more suspects. And to those suspects, the chief of police has one message.
You want to get into shootouts and you want to turn our neighborhoods into anything other than the peaceful places that we live, work, play, where our children play, where Hassan Payton plays, and where we entertain, then be a man and turn yourself in. Because see, you see these guys behind me, they gonna get you. They coming for you.
Gilgores is charged with second-degree murder. Reporting in Temple Hills, I'm Tiger Munn, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Tiger, developing now the largest prisoner swap in the post-Soviet history. This video just in of detained Americans, including journalist Evan Gerskovich and Paul Whelan, boarded a plane in Russia. Now, they're among some of 24 people who are being freed following years of negotiations. President Biden spoke about the deal earlier today, and we're going to hear from the president in a full report in just a few minutes.
Well, an investigation is now underway after police in Prince William County shot and killed 22-year-old Gabriel Ramirez in Woodbridge. They say Ramirez was armed with a handgun and he was contemplating taking his own life. Officers shot Ramirez after they say he pointed the gun at them. Police Chief Peter Newsham addressed the situation in a community update.
The people who do this work, the officers and clinicians who put themselves in harm's way to ensure that somebody else in the community doesn't take a bullet, are nothing less than heroic. But at the end of the day, none of us here in law enforcement want to see a 22-year-old person lose their life. That's heartbreaking.
The Commonwealth's attorney will decide if any officers involved will face charges. If you or someone you know may be struggling with mental health, you can call 988 to speak with a professional.
Now to Sterling, Virginia, where we've learned a failed valve was the cause of an ammonia leak that injured dozens of people. It happened late last night at a food processing plant in Sous Vide Lane. 33 people were rushed to hospital after being exposed. Of those, 5 are in serious condition. One employee tells us this is not the first time that there's been a gas leak.
Well, new at 4 in Arlington, the county is adding more red light cameras. The warning period for drivers starts today. Intersections chosen were based on crash rate, signal red light violation rates, pedestrian safety, and difficulty for police to ticket particular locations. Now, for the full list of where those new red light cameras have been installed, head to our website right now, dcnewsnow.com.
In Montgomery County, new details on a plan that uses traffic cameras to crack down on car noise. It's the latest attempt to silence drivers who modify their car's muffler. Not only is the sound annoying the community members, But county council members say that it's actually dangerous.
We know from many studies that noise pollution is related to a number of health impacts, such as high blood pressure, stroke, as well as mental health impacts.
Well, a September public hearing will help decide where the cameras might go. If this plan is approved, noisy drivers will be warned the first time and then be fined up to $75.
Also in Maryland, a new study shows that it is the most expensive state for drivers. Money Geek now comparing different driver costs for things like gas prices and auto insurance across the nation. Maryland's high annual repair costs and expensive insurance put the state in this top spot. Now the cheapest state for drivers is actually South Dakota. Virginia ranking closer to the more expensive side, coming in at number 18th on that list.
Well, here in the district, a local program is bringing the Olympics closer to home. Horizons Greater Washington offers a summer program that blends academics with swimming lessons. The executive director says that adding swimming to the classwork helps students learn to overcome challenges in the pool that later can translate to success in the classroom.
Sometimes it's hard to see you've improved in fractions, but you can really see when you're in the water that, hey, this was hard, I didn't give up, and now I can swim 25 yards.
80% of children from low-income families lack basic swimming skills. Horizons hopes their program will help drop those numbers.